Hello, Costa Rica readers of the Costa Rica Star. It is October 19th, 2018, 6:08 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Gonna have a good weekend, whatever. I will be working all weekend because I got some projects. This is our 32nd video for the Costa Rica Star, which is I've done 32 for Costa Rica, and my next one will be the 259th one for my channel. Today we're talking about cannabis legal stuff. The Costa Rica Star ran a story about will it ever be legalized in Costa Rica, and even medicinal is not legal in Costa Rica. And if you're in Costa Rica and you're watching this, you're like, duh, I already know that. Thanks for the heads up. But you're probably smoking it anyway, aren't you? I read this poll or something, or a statistic that more people in Costa Rica smoke marijuana than cigarettes. A lot of folks would say that's a good thing. I personally do not abide. I don't do it. I'm not against it. I actually think it should be illegal everywhere. I think it's over prosecuted. It shouldn't be prosecuted. The war on drugs is pretty much a failure anyway. It's just stupid laws. I have this belief that if a Democrat, the Democratic nominee for the American president, U.S. president in 2020, comes out on a strong platform of legalizing weed and not just saying, yeah, I'll be okay with it. I mean saying, oh, well, I'm going to work to legalize weed federally, because we have a few states that legalize it, but it's not legal federally. I believe that candidate would win just based upon that. Because people are passionate about the weed, man. They are. People that smoke, they don't stop smoking. If they get a job and they can't smoke, like say you're a football player, they still smoke. They work ways around it. They cannot stop. I don't think it's addictive. I just think it's passion. They're just very, very passionate about it. So I think they'd vote. You know, if they remembered. He put polling places next to them when you bars or something. I don't know. But anyway, Canada has legalized it, and they are the second nation to legalize it recreationally. And that's a good thing. You know, it is. I think so. I mean, it's cold up there. What else are you going to do? You're going to stay indoors. I mean, just stay indoors and eat poutine. Poutine is that stuff where they put french fries, and then they put cheese curds, and then they put brown gravy on top of it. I've never had it. And after I figured out what poutine was, I had to go Google cheese curds. Just the word curd makes me think that's not something I want to eat. But anyway, I got to draw a couple mounties. Andrew, my editor, suggested I do this topic. I threw another one at him, and he didn't understand it. So he's like, you should do this one. And I had already read this, and he sent me a link to the story. We wrote this, and I had already read it. And I informed him, hey, I read the site. I already read that. I'm up on things. But I actually didn't think it was a good topic for a cartoon for Costa Rica. I was actually going to do this for my American clients. But not this idea. It was a totally different one that wouldn't have applied to this for Costa Rica. But I really didn't think it was the topic so much because there was no way Costa Rica is about to legalize marijuana. I mean, if you haven't legalized it for medicine, if you're stubborn enough to like just stay in pain or die, you know, we don't want you to use this stuff to help you. Then you're not going to make it legal, so people just go running around going, yay, is that fun? I mean, it is really, really, I think it's a big stubbornness why politicians and governments do not want to legalize it. Because they spent so many decades against it to where you just finally give up. But the thing is, we're not the same people that were fighting it 50 years ago. It's time to get rid of it. Get rid of those laws. Just let it go. Let it go. There's plenty of stuff out there that is legal that is way worse than marijuana. And marijuana, a lot of people will tell you, is probably not even that bad. I think the worst thing about marijuana is that it pretty much just makes people who smoke marijuana sit around and talk about marijuana. That's really like the worst thing. And when I have tried it in the past, it made me not want to do anything. I just wanted to sit there and just chill. But it never worked out for me. The reason I don't like it is because I didn't like the way I felt. I was always paranoid. You hear that makes some people paranoid? I was totally that stereotype. I was always paranoid. Everybody knows I'm high. Everybody's looking at me. You know I'm high. It made me lazy, and I'm already lazy. So, and I have never had it to where I actually enjoy the taste, and it always hurt my throat. Just always. And people always argue with me, well, they got stoned, I won't, but you know what? I don't need to try to work around it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm done. I tried it, I'm done. It's like those people that had a beer, got a hangover, so they never drank again. It's like they made up their mind on it. I'm like that with marijuana, so. No more marijuana. It's been a very long time. But I like to point out the last time I did it was way long beyond the statute of limitations, so you can't get me for that in case any law enforcement officials are listening to this. I did enjoy doing the Canadian Mounties, drawing them and stuff. But you know, when I said I didn't think this was a really good topic, because I didn't really think it made that much sense. But then the other part of my brain said, but you know what? It is a good topic because everybody's going to talk about it. And I went to look at the site on the story, and there were a bunch of comments on it. So it's like, this isn't ever going to happen. It's not going to fly. It's just not. I don't even know why we're talking about it. It's like, what are we going to do if aliens invade? To me, it's like that. But there's a whole bunch of comments because, as I said, people like to talk about pot. So anyway, so for that, it was a great topic. So thumbs up to the editor. All right, I want to give a shout out real quick to Marty McSuperfly. I don't think that's your real name. For leaving a comment. He asked about an inside joke, but it was a week ago, and I cannot remember. And I want to give another shout out to Ariel. If you leave a comment here, I'll give you a shout out next week, okay? I will say your name on the internet, even if it's hard to pronounce. All right, I want to thank everybody for coming by. Please subscribe to the Costa Rica Stars YouTube channel, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.